Hello and welcome back to Game Domain. Today, we are going to be speaking specifically to hardcore Pokemon fans. Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee are now just roughly 2 months away, and there has been a bit of division between Pokemon fans. Although we are not speaking for everyone, hardcore fans seem to be split on what to think about these upcoming games. The games have compatibility with Pokemon Go, and the gameplay is very similar as well. These games are nothing like any game we've seen before, as basically the whole Pokemon formula is shaken up. So today we are going to be addressing the question of what hardcore fans should expect to get out of these upcoming titles, and that they will have to wait until the ultimate 2019 Pokemon for Switch game that we have all been waiting for. So let's hop right on into the video. These games at the moment are known to not exactly be part of the core Pokemon series, but not really spin-offs either. Although they changed up the formula, they have been called by Nintendo main series games, but it's nothing like we've seen before. Fans who are against the game's gameplay style and all of the major changes, which we will get into in a little bit, so stick around, claim that the game was just made to bring in the casual fans from Pokemon Go and introduce them to the main series of Pokemon in a way that was very similar to Pokemon Go. The Pokemon Go scene was a little bit less competitive way and more casual. And well, there's really no other way to put it. They're right. This game is really Nintendo doing three major things. First off, like we said, bringing in new fans and Pokemon Go players into the series. Secondly, give old fans fan service and try to get them to be excited about the game by bringing back walking Pokemon, Poke Rides, and making the game set in the historic and beloved Kanto region. And finally, this game is also a way to build hype and give Nintendo more time to put together the 2019 masterpiece game that they've been talking about, which is panning out to be the Pokemon series Breath of the Wild or Super Mario Odyssey. And you know what that means, of course, money and lots of it. You really don't think that Nintendo put lifelong fans in front of their own personal gains and wealth, did you? But all kidding aside, there are a lot of changes in these games that hardcore and lifelong fans have the right to be upset about. First of all, you walk around and find Pokemon spirits in the overworld, and you walk into them as you please in a Pokemon Go-esque way. But you can't battle the wild Pokemon. This has caused an uproar because this was a great method of training Pokemon and leveling them up like in past games. The catching system is literally a copy of Pokemon Go's, and some fans don't like that idea either. Another feature that has been dubbed as a hand-holding is that you will not be able to battle certain Pokemon gyms unless you have the required Pokemon to take it on. It's not been confirmed yet if every gym is like this, but we do know for sure that Brock's Rock-type gym in Pewter City has restrictions on it for players who start out with Charmander. This is because Charmander is the only starter who is weak against Rock types. In the original versions, and even the remakes for Game Boy Advance, Fire Red, and Leaf Green, players who chose the fire type just had to suck it up and train in the tall grass or catch other Pokemon in order to advance. But in this game, you can't even train in the tall grass, which may be one of the reasons for the gym restrictions for the casual player. We do know that so far the only wild Pokemon you have the chance to battle are the legendaries, as we saw the legendary birds being fought in one of the most recent Let's Go footage trailers. These legendary battles have been thought to work as or similar to the raid battles in Pokemon Go. But the major plus that hardcore fans should expect is of course the return of the beautiful Kanto region, in which they will now see for the 5th time, and in the most graphically enhanced fashion of them all. This game does look beautiful, and nobody can argue that. And we will see the Kanto region in a way we've never seen before. Old towns, routes, waterways, forests, and ridiculously annoying pitch black caves. And yes, we're talking about the Rock Tunnel. All of those things will look more beautiful than ever with these new graphics, and each well-orchestrated music theme will be enhanced with the Switch's musical engine. Although there are some major changes that lots of us hardcore fans may be skeptical, these games still do have a lot to offer. Hardcore fans should go into the purchase and playing of the game with the pre-notion that these games are not what they used to be, but fans should still give an open mind to the next step in the Pokemon franchise. And if on November 17 we realize that this game isn't all that we hoped it to be, then we just wait one more year for the pinnacle of all Pokemon games in Pokemon Switch 2019. And one last point, maybe in these games you will actually be able to catch them all, because we all know the catchphrase on the box of the first titles didn't really live up to its meaning. So what did you think of today's video? Are you a hardcore Pokemon fan? If so, what game got you into the franchise? Do you like or dislike the changes being brought into Pokemon Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu? Are you going to get the game, and what version are you getting? Tell us in the comments below, and don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And be sure to check out some of our recent videos, which we will leave links in the description for, as well as our Discord and info regarding new channel updates. Our Discord is open for people to come chat with our staff members or each other about gaming, so don't be afraid to join. We also launched a second channel, Game Domain News. There we will be bringing you guys weekly news updates for consoles like the Xbox One and the Nintendo Switch, as well as games such as Fortnite. We also encourage you guys to download Cash for Apps using our link in the description. Cash for Apps is an app that allows you to get points for just downloading apps on your phone. And you don't even need to keep the apps. You can save up the points to use for gift cards for various different online stores. And some of these gift cards can be used to purchase V-Bucks in Fortnite. As always, stay tuned to Game Domain for more great content, and thanks for watching. Until next time.